Unit 1. So, you need to review those because that will be on your test. You also need to review your metric prefixes. While we're here, could you please tell your neighbor what the metric prefixes are from largest to smallest? Metric prefixes.
What's next?
And if you have forgotten, we have mega, kilo. What comes next? Deci, centi, milli with 2 L's, just in case you forgot. Micro, nano, and now we're going to do the abbreviations. Mega, kilo, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano. Mega, kilo, deci, centi, milli, micro, nano. Now, do you remember the numbers? 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. 9 is for the nano. Now, these numbers, which of them are positive? The 6 and the 3 are positive, and the rest of them are negative. Now, are those the actual numbers, or do we need to do something with them? We need to make it 10 to the 6, 10 to the 3, 10 to the negative 1, 10 to the negative 2, 10 to the negative 3, 10 to the negative 6, and 10 to the negative 9. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to start by solving the expression for the variable that is asked for. That part's going to be easy because you guys are all doing that fairly well. So if we have D standing for density, you can solve for V or you could solve for M. And I'm trusting you to be able to do that. I'm not going to show you the work this time. Step 2, though, is we are going to find the unit for the quantity in terms of the common fundamental SI units. So what we're going to do, there's no numbers, which makes this a little confusing for some people. But we're going to look and we're going to say density equals mass over volume. And then we're going to put an equal sign and we're going to substitute the unit for mass and the unit for volume. So we get kilograms per liter. So kilograms per liter is a possible unit for density. Okay, you could also have grams per milliliter or any sort of gram over any sort of liter. Okay, so the little job you are faced with right now is mucking about with these things. So let's try another one. Okay, we have I is equal to Q over T. Could you please solve for T? Go. Show your partner. You can start by moving the t up beside the I. And then we need t by itself, so we can take the I and we can move it down. So we will end up with t is equal to q over I. Is good? And hopefully it's quite easy. Q is equal to t times I. So that's just a little bit of practice on what you've done. The trickier part is to then take the equation and say, what is I equal to? I is equal to, and you'll just write it down, Q over T. Then you're going to substitute the units. So if you cannot remember the unit for Q, because we just learned that one, you can go up and you can look and say, what is Q? Q is in coulombs, so we're going to write a C. Over the unit for time. And what is the unit for time? Seconds. So the unit for I, which is actually current is measured in coulombs per second. This entire thing is the unit for I, which is current. Okay? I don't know if you guys have learned any other units for current. Amperes? No? Maybe? Have you guys heard of amps? Okay, another unit for current is an amp. But an amp is just equal to a coulomb per second. They are the same thing. Amp is just a way to shorten it. Okay? So you guys are going to try the same thing. Part A is just solving the equation. Part B is writing the equation. So for this one, you're going to say, I've got volume is equal to d times t. So volume equals d, or sorry, not d times t, d over t. And then you're going to sub in the units for d and t. Yes, of course. And you guys are going to work through pages 127, 128, and let's see if there's a 129. Yes. And if you get stuck and I haven't come over to you yet, pull me over. Probably not. Not enough for you. Is it something that you have control over? Like, is it something where you're saying, oh, later do this? Okay. How about, well, it's solid. No. That's still not enough. Okay, here's two. I'll just try one time. Not right. Yeah, but it's I don't have in my class. What's that? Yeah, okay. Honestly, I'm a studio to go. Right, and he learns so much more with his grades. Yeah. Anyways, we want to try it, and sometimes it takes a little time to get there, but. Yeah. Good. All right. Yes. It is T squared A or A squared? No. Oh, I do it. Fine. Yeah, no, you're good. Ah, found it. Oh, okay. Yeah, for the entire, okay. No problem at all. Yeah. I feel like 1 hour. You could do, like, if you don't, because you'll miss some classes anyway, maybe it's better not to miss a class, so if you want. I would love to. Right, it's not maybe. Yeah, it'll take like an hour probably. So like if you kind of age.
Wow.
Yeah. How you doing? Let's take a look. And we have fours. What is that? Oh, yeah. Now what do you for acceleration? Use Virginia for acceleration. Oh, that should say for us 2 days. Folks, there's a typo in the book that I gotta fix because it makes it confusing. So, if you are on number 3 and you're trying to find acceleration, the unit of acceleration, it says for part B, use the unit of acceleration from 1B, but it should say from 2B. And it should point up here because you have just solved for the unit of acceleration. Okay, so that should say 2B, not 1B. Yes, yes, exactly. Very good. Yeah. All right. Not yet? Okay. Like you're happy. You look like you're happy. You look like you know what you're doing. Have you taken physics? Yes. Yes. So you're looking for T, yes. So you will need to take a square. Yeah, so solve for T, solve for T squared, and then square root of it. Well, so what you'll have then. Okay, so we solve for squared, and then we need to have T. And IT is fine. CI is fine. Yeah. 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 Oh, on this one, okay, so we have four.
Oh, it's I knew it. Like physics? Why? What do you like about it?
Oh,
Good at it? Watch, I mean, that's the night. Not my thing. Or to computer science. But it's not that bad. I like the 94.
Are we finished? Okay.
Nothing. I don't know the phone. Because I'm very done. This is my free block. I can do whatever I want. Oh, I already finished. Everything.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it was really easy. Because I work a job.
So what we want to do.
So it's my free block. You do whatever you want.
Teacher, I'm going to write up the sound. You need entry on the promise first. You know, you gotta do that first so that entry comes up.
Yeah, I'm really out of hungry.
Yeah.
How fast can I code?
But then
Or depends what I'm progress. Sometimes for
then you get
it depends. $1.
Yeah, so you only can do it like this, or like this, or like that.
A couple of days ago, I got this paycheck. It was like a half of it, and then I would have that until another day.
Sorry.
We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty big.
Very nice.
The pay is good. That's why I do it. I wouldn't do it. The pay.
So I would like to have a quiz on this stuff on Monday. Can we do that?
First off.
Quiz on this stuff on Monday.
Right. And I don't work mine. I work like 10 hours. 10, maybe 15. There's just one job. I guess it's life is good, so. Am I on the three? No. I'm good. I'm on like for work. I'm really on like half of my or even my I do understand. Oh, yeah? Oh, well, my eyes got used to it. Look at that. We're stacking up. I can have. So that was just a bonus. So they just sent it out of cash. I usually get it through my wire. They're program to get go.
I didn't say anything to us.
So acceleration is equal to
That's pretty, that's a secret. That's a secret. Don't get it.
now we're going to do a substitute for t. Instead of writing t,
You gotta do this, bro. What you doing? You gotta do this.
find so the unit of acceleration is meters per second. Okay, and that's the and it'll be measure that and A and A multiplied by A.
It does. No, I know. Like you wrong.
Homework is 127, 128, 129.
Hey, you got the amplitude, right? Mine's like stuck deep in my bag somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be, I'm gonna end it.
There you go.
I like engineering.
So folks, your homework is 127, 128, 129. Okie dokie. Do I need to sign it?
If you want.
You're like, I don't know. Here, you can have my signature. Maybe one day it will be worth something. Whoa.
Are there any full type? Should just check Teams?
Just check Teams. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're probably going to be doing classifying matter extra practice. And we'll be doing making measurements, just practice recording measurements. Yeah.
Check.
Okay. Yeah.